Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Breaking Free, a Healing Journey. We're continuing on with the book today. I did come out to the park so we could have, a nice view and be in nature, but I'll be honest, it's like 40 degrees and a little drizzly, so I'm going to be recording this in my car, but you can still see it's very pretty. So please only take what resonates from this information, leave the rest for someone else. I hope something here will be useful to you. We are on to Chapter 18, Balance, Giving and Receiving. The ideal place to be in our energy is balanced. This balance applies to everything in our lives. We can often look back and see times in our lives where we were greatly out of balance in one area, direction, or part of our lives. It then becomes a lesson that we can apply to ourselves moving forward. The balance of giving and receiving is one where we can all see it. People will often say that a particular person is a giver or they are a taker. As noble and loving as it is to be a giver, it can be the very attribute that throws our lives out of balance. I have always been a giver all of my life, so I can address this from a place of experiencing the detriment of that imbalance. Please don't misunderstand. I believe it is a blessing to be a giving soul, but without balance, it leads to negative consequences for the giver and ultimately enables the taker. For those that are more inclined to be givers, it can and most likely has put you in a place where you will have been taken advantage of or manipulated in some form or fashion. Those who are inclined towards being takers or who are narcissists will be attracted to those who are natural givers. In your everyday life, no matter what side of the equation you fall on, you will see couples who are clearly not well matched. They are out of balance. One is a giver, one is a taker. I believe there is trauma on both sides of this, and with healing, it can change and transform the individuals to bring balance. However, as both individuals are likely stuck in a toxic cycle, it is rare that healing takes place. What we tend to see, and many of us experience, are repeated cycles of this toxic matchup of givers and takers. We cannot change the thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors of others, but we can change our own. The first step in bringing balance is to accept our part in allowing anyone to take, use, or abuse us. The next step is to remove ourselves from that equation and take the necessary time to heal. The same goes for the taker. If they awaken and become aware of their behavior, they should remove themselves from others to allow time for healing and transformation. There are some individuals who may be in situations involving children or other things where they can't remove themselves. In that case, it is better to communicate to the other individual that personal space is needed for healthy changes to be made. This can be done without neglecting our responsibilities to our loved ones, but by making time and space to work on ourselves in order to be a better, healthier version of ourselves for ourselves and everyone else in our lives. Ultimately, bringing balance, harmony, love, and peace to our own inner world is a great example for others of what is possible for them as well. It is breaking a toxic cycle within us to create something much better. Once we have healed and reflected on our own situations and lives, it is a good time to put healthy boundaries in place. Healthy boundaries protect us from those who are operating in toxic or negative energy. Healthy boundaries also assist us in not falling back into old habits and patterns, which is what caused the imbalance in the first place. And many individuals who fall into the taker category, they have operated that way most of their lives. Oftentimes, they are continuing a behavior learned from childhood. This same scenario can apply to givers. Many takers feel entitled to whatever they are taking or receiving. They do not feel compelled to reciprocate in any way. For the narcissist, it is merely a game of control. For the majority of givers, they are coming from a loving, unselfish space, but are torn down by trauma and conditioning to believe that their self-worth is not as valuable or important as someone else's. This creates a pattern where they continue to ignore their own needs in order to satisfy the needs of others, especially those whom they love and care for. Individuals in a giving energy have usually gone so long being a giver without receiving much of anything that they literally don't understand how to receive. Those operating in this energy can often subconsciously self-sabotage good and positive things that come into their lives. They do not feel worthy of them. Oftentimes, givers will not even be able to accept a sincere compliment given to them. Again, they cannot receive due to their programming and lack of self-worth brought forth by trauma often started in childhood. The best way forward from this is to create space and time to give yourself the love and healing that you deserve. Once you go through this process and know your worth and value, you will never again accept less than what you deserve and what you give. Keep those new healthy boundaries in place. Go slow with new individuals entering your life. Give just a little at first and see what you get back in return. Watch out for love bombing and old patterns. Do not be rushed into anything, whether that is friendship, lovers, new opportunities, whatever it happens to be. Give yourself the time and space to see things for what they truly are. Be open to receive blessings, knowing that you deserve them, but always keep those healthy boundaries in place so that you can proceed with caution and safety. Remember, having dealt with negative individuals, takers, or narcissists in the past, you will be better able to recognize the signs when you are approached by them. And you will be. When you are on a loving, peaceful place within yourself and you know your true worth and value, you will shine very brightly. And this will attract all types of individuals into your life, both positive and negative. Please use your discernment in all things. Be patient with yourself and your progress. Trust yourself and give yourself as much time and space as you need. Create and maintain a balance in your life between what you are giving and what you are receiving. Appreciate how far you have come and stay the course. You are worth it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Love, peace, and blessings to you all. Take care.